While some people are fortunate enough to love what they do for a living, the majority of people with jobs face challenges on a regular basis that undermine their ability to be happy at work. Hannah is a 32-year-old secretary at a consulting firm where competition, subterfuge, and resentment prevail. She describes the office as a place where the loudest, most underhanded person wins. Peter is a 35-year-old social worker who enjoys helping people get healthy, but feels increasingly burned out by the extent of his workload. He's having a difficult time separating himself from the pain of the people he's helping, and is suffering from an escalating sense of helplessness and hopelessness. Louise is a 40-year-old police officer who doesn't know how to separate herself from the aggression her job stirs up inside her. To get through her adrenaline-charged days, she tries to compartmentalize the anger and fear that come with the job, but then finds herself taking it out on her husband and children when she goes home. Grappling with issues of work and happiness brings up many important questions. Is it possible, or even wise, to try to be happy at jobs we don't like? Can we really maintain our peace of mind in hectic environments filled with uncertainty? Can we find a skillful way to deal with times when we've tried hard to make a difference, yet feel ineffectual or exhausted? Might the quality of our leadership expand through restoring our own deeper happiness? The answer to all of the above is yes. There are pragmatic tools at our disposal for becoming more productive, satisfied, and peaceful at work. I believe the foremost among those tools is the practice of meditation. For nearly 40 years, I've taught techniques of concentration, mindfulness, and compassion meditations to thousands of people around the world. They have included groups of creative entrepreneurs, school teachers, police officers, artists, scientists, army chaplains and medics, doctors, nurses, firefighters, frontline workers in domestic violence shelters, as well as financial executives. People using meditation for greater happiness come from every walk of life, ethnic background, and belief tradition. Through meditation, we can come to understand work problems as a potential source of achieving greater clarity, rather than as obstacles without redeeming value, and begin to recognize the true potential of the challenges that work brings our way. Although many people experience work as a burden or worse, it is also a place where we can learn and grow and come to be much happier. In the words of teacher and former executive Michael Carroll, maybe problems arise at work not as interruptions or intrusions, but as invitations to gain real wisdom. Adults who work full-time spend more of their waking hours at work than anywhere else, and Americans spend more hours per year at work than citizens of any other nation in the world. It can be difficult to keep from confusing our core sense of ourselves with the role we play at work, but clarity about this is critical to our peace of mind. How we approach work that's not always fascinating and manage our time and emotions to counterbalance stress and cope with disappointments is intrinsic to finding meaning in our work world. We discover that it is possible to be competitive without being cruel, and committed without being consumed. Even in a job climate where being fired is a real and present danger, we have the power to improve our work lives immeasurably through awareness, compassion, patience, and ingenuity. As I listen to people's stories, students, friends, and researchers on the subject of work, a few common unhappiness themes began to emerge. Burnout and the need for greater resilience, time management and excessive hours or demands, questionable moral practices or challenges to personal integrity, feelings of losing a sense of purpose, and the need for deeper, more durable meaning, condescension by superiors who do not listen and show a lack of compassion in decision-making, boredom, distraction, and ineffectual multitasking due to a lack of concentration. The longing for creativity, surprise, variety, and a more open awareness, fostering flexibility and change. And finally, the desire to understand their work environment